Hi guys, welcome back. Today we are going to be discussing the con call of two companies, Som Distilleries and Breweries Limited and Shakti Pumps Limited. I've covered the result update of both the companies earlier, so right now we will be doing only the con call update, right? So first of all, let us start with Som Distilleries का update, ठीक है? So we knew that कि like पहला चीज है था वो like result तो अच्छा था because we saw that the revenue जो है it grew at a massive 54% on a year-on-year basis, ठीक है? The only thing, I think I did a mistake in my previous video. Probably I told that there is an operating leverage, but there is no operating leverage. क्योंकि अगर आप देखते हो, like the PAT which was there, it grew by I think around 20%, right? So that is that I want to highlight that one thing. So other than that, if you see now, let's talk because last time that we saw there was no volume growth data that was given, right? During the result update, we had to wait for the PPT, and by that time I think when I did the video, PPT bhi nahi tha. So now let's talk about few things. We'll talk about what happened in the con call and what happened, what was the update in the investor presentation. The first and most important thing we saw was that between this Q3 and Q4 update, all the capex that was there had been done, right? And another thing was the volume data that had to come. We see that the volume jo hai for the entire year, that is for the entire financial year, agar aap unka beer, which is the majority part of their portfolio, for the full year, beer volume grew by 43%. And unka IMFL jo volume hai, Indian made foreign liquor, which is hardly, I would say, 9 to 15% of the portfolio, that has grown by 13%. The volumes I'm talking about, okay? And if you look over Q4 versus Q4 of last year versus Q4 of this year, you see that the beer volume that is there, that has grown by 34%, and IMFL jo hai 9%. आप individual categories में जाते हो तो like year on year का volume में बात करती हूँ, Hunter has grown by 12%, and Blackfoot जो है it has degrown by 6%, and Power Cool जो है it has grown by 27%. Now one thing you will see here is like Som का अगर आप देखते हो तो अभी like there is no operating leverage we are seeing with this business that like we saw earlier in the other businesses. So here is one concern, and the other thing is the volume growth that I'm talking about. If you look at the last quarter, right, if you look at Q3, I'm not comparing Q3 on Q4, but Q3 ka like Q3 FY24 versus Q3 FY23, if you take, the volume growth was around 43-44%. I would say Hunter only was growing at I guess around 34%. Okay, so I would say like for me there is like volume growth thoda, like I know 34% is still a great, like I mean double digit, getting a double digit volume growth is still a good thing. But having said that, ki like thoda sa volume I feel like has been down here, right? Like agar aap karte ho, comparison karte ho, theek hai. The other one is, let's now go to the con call, theek hai. So pehla let's talk about the capex plan, right? First one, we saw that Hasan ka jo plant tha, unka Karnataka mein ek plant tha, and there they were having a capacity of doing 90 cases, 90 lakhs of beer, right? 90 lakhs anyways, and they wanted to increase it and take it up to 1.5 crores. That has already been done, and because of this also, like this quarter as of Q4, if you see the cases that is there, last time they were doing 30.2 million cases, and this time it is 35.2 million cases. So we are seeing the effect of that expansion plan already taking place, and this Hasan plant will cater to Karnataka, Puducherry, for which they've also got the permission from Karnataka government, to cater to the Puducherry ka plant, Puducherry ka state, and now they also are targeting to enter into Kerala from this. Then they have another plant which is Bhopal, and Bhopal ka plant is running at 70% capacity utilization right now. Okay. Now Bhopal ka plant mein, they are catering from Bhopal to the new states such as Uttar Pradesh, Rajasthan, and Uttar Pradesh, Rajasthan, and Jharkhand. Okay. So from here going onwards, these three states will be of priority. All the three states. These are the new states actually last year they got permission into. From this year, that is from FY25, all the three states will be catered from Bhopal plant, and these three states will be priority. Okay. And then they have another plant at Orissa. Okay. And this Orissa plant is running at 50% ka capacity utilization. Okay. And right now it is only catering to Jharkhand, specifically to Jharkhand. And going forward, what they're doing is their capex plan ka ye hai ki like probably in the next 3 months they'll come up with a capex to like do some capacity utilization here, increase the capacity utilization here, something of that sort, like how they did in Hasan. Now one of the questions that can come is like, see, when Karnataka plant was running at 90% capacity utilization, they didn't have space, they did that expansion here so they can cater to Puducherry and Kerala, right? Now Bhopal is already running at 70%, so it makes logically sense to like expand Bhopal over, let's say, or Odisha, which is running at hardly 50% capacity. Management ka ye kehna hai ki like Orissa, the reason they are expanding the capacity from Orissa is because they want to enter the states such as West Bengal and Sikkim, which is, when you look at the transportation, it is better to cater from the Orissa plant versus Bhopal plant. And they see a lot of demand coming from these two states, and that is what their target is. So hopefully we have to see some sort of, capex plan, some update probably to come between this quarter to next quarter or in the next quarter's update. Okay. So this is the major, I would say, more or less the capex plan that is there for Som Distilleries and Breweries Limited. Okay. The only thing I would say is like unka jo margins that are there, the management is aiming to maintain the margin at 12 to 13%, because agar aap bolte ho unka raw material ka jo hai, right, barley ka jo price hai, glass ka price jo hai, everything is stabilized. But to the end consumer that is there, like for the likes of Som and other beer companies, they have not been able to like get that right now. Or Som ka ye kehna hai ki like since they are in this growth phase, so they'll be using a lot of new bottles. So essentially for them utna kuch margin mein farak nahi padega, and so whatever it might be, the glass ka price is upar niche hota rahega, they will maintain it at 12 to 13%. And management has not given like any update on guidance. I would say there are two issues, right? Like we've seen for the last 2 quarters with Som was, one was the IT rate. Now you know, right, IT rate ke bare mein like unhone koi update nahi diya. The only thing was like the government couldn't, the IT department couldn't find anything, and there hasn't been any disclosure ki, like if they are found guilty or not. The second thing is in terms of QIP. We saw that they did QIP twice and it didn't go through. And management ने ये बोला कि like QIP जो हमें वो पैसा उठाना था QIP से, there were for two reasons. One था एक capex का, और दूसरा था हमारा ये working capital के लिए. Now capex is already done. हासन का तो capex हो गया. All the capex is getting done. भोपाल में भी वो packaging का वो जो capex था वो भी हो गया. Because of that packaging में 25% का efficiency आएगा. So all of that is done. So right now we do not see a need for QIP. So they won't be doing any QIP anymore. So at least वो दोनों headache गया, ठीक है. The only thing I would say is कि like यहाँ पे management has refrained from giving guidance here, and like usually they would come and they would give guidance. We saw also, right, in H2 they had in H1 they increased the guidance from 800 to 1200 crores in top line, and which they did. This year they ended the year with 1300 crores. So not a bad deal. What I don't like, I would say, is one thing is the management doesn't like aata hai con call mein investors ke sath, they tell you that there is no we do not have any guidance. We will see in the next quarter. They told कि like Q1 देखते हैं कैसा होता है, and based on that we will give the guidance. But margin will be 12 to 15%. But आगे जाके they go to all these interviews like CNBC TV में and with Anil Sanghvi and everybody. There they go and give the guidance कि like हम लोग इस साल like FY25 में we will do 1600 crores in revenue, and the year after that we will reach a top line of 2000 crore in revenue, because Som even right now is hardly there in few states, and going forward our volume growth distribution we can continue to increase, and we can enter many states. So that is the thing ki, like we do not know ki, like whether to take that interview seriously or not. So I would say the cons are this, the no guidance is not really a con, but anyways. And the other thing is like little bit mujhe uncomfortableness ho rahi in terms of volumes, that volumes thoda sa you can see it, the pace of volume growth you can talk about, like jo 40% se grow kar raha tha 30, but 34% is also not, I mean, double digit volume growth, I mean, north of 30 is not a bad deal. And also another thing to note down is like the base keeps increasing, right? So yeah, I would say only those two things. Again, IT rate का कुछ नहीं है, QIP भी नहीं कर रहा है. So that's that about Som Distilleries and Breweries Limited. Next, we will discuss about Shakti Pumps. Okay, so yeah, next we will discuss about Shakti Pumps. Okay. So first of all, again, even with Shakti Pumps, we saw this was also one of the few companies where we saw कि like all the parameters were hitting the boxes, right? Up year on year revenue, PAT, EPS ka growth, ROE is also improving. Everything really good. Like there was nothing to complain in terms of this company ka result update bhi, okay? And whatever they told in terms of guidance, because last quarter, if you look at Shakti Pumps con call, they had guided to grow by like 25 to 30%, right? That is what. And this time we saw revenue to almost 2.5x हुआ था, and very strong order book, everything. Let's see आगे का इनका भी क्या, like what is the how do I put this? Like how is the outlook of the company like? Okay. So first thing is like I told you, very stunning set of numbers. Refer to my result update ka video where I've covered it. Okay. Now, if you look at unka jo pura revenue ka stream hai, right? 21% comes from export, okay, and 10% comes from your private companies, and baki jo hai around 60% of the 60 to 70% of the book comes from your central and state governments. Okay. Now this export ka only has grown by which is contributes only around 21%. That only has grown by 23%. So the demand over here, you see, the demand influx that you see is really catching up here. Okay. And the other thing, the last thing to highlight, not the last thing. So, anyways, the order book that is there, the order book for this company as of now, like as of March end that we see, is around 2,400 crores. Okay. And in this 2,400 crores, they are telling that 1,500 crores jo hai, out of 2,400, that is for like, that will be executed in a period of 9 to 12 months. Okay. And the other 900 crores that is there, it will get executed in 3 to 4 months. So, that is what they're telling. So there is a good revenue visibility. आप जो बात कर सकते हो कि like probably इस order book की वजह से 18 months का revenue visibility आ रहा है. Now, one of the common things that you can ask is like, see, just a little bit, I would want to explain the business model here, is कि like या solar pumps में, like understand कि like solar pump लगाने से farmer का, farmer के लिए profitable है, companies like Shakti pumps के लिए profitable है, but like how is even government and other like government getting profitable, right? Like because traditional अगर आप वो mechanical और electrical pump use करते हो तो like अभी अगर वो farmer जो electricity नहीं use करता है, then would that electricity company be at loss? Like, so what is the entire logic here? So अगर आप solar pump install करते हो, एक farmer install करते हैं, then all the parties involved, whether it is the electricity company, the government or the farmer, for everybody it is a win-win situation. Why? Because if a farmer is using this electrical pump जो है, right, the normal traditional pump जो है, जो electricity से चलता है, in that what happens, the rule is that if that farmer decides to install that pump, जो डिस्कॉम कंपनी है, डिस्कॉम का मतलब है डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन कंपनी, जो इलेक्ट्रिसिटी बोर्ड जो होता है उसको डिस्ट्रीब्यूट करता है, what happens there is those people have to come and they have to do the basic setup, basic infrastructure for this, first of all for the farmer for free of cost. Second, whenever they have to supply the electricity for this pump, they have to give it at a very subsidized rate. ठीक है, तो because of this तो उनका लॉस पे लॉस चलता रहेगा because of this, right? कि like पहले तो इतना पैसा करो कि like एक ग्रिड इंस्टॉल करने में, उसके बाद उसको फार्मर को और सस्ताई में भी इलेक्ट्रिसिटी दो. So of course it is hitting their pockets, right? And on top of that क्या हो रहा है, like farmers are, in spite of all of this also, there is a lot of disturbance in terms of receiving electricity, right? I mean, it's not like as if you're living in city जहाँ पे power cut ही नहीं होता है. So all of these things hurt the farmer because farmer can never depend here on electricity, and then discom को भी like pocket में ज़्यादा भारी पड़ते हैं, and also in government also. Another thing is like अगर आप देखते हो कि like ये electricity pump अगर वो farmer use करता है, right, the farmer will spend around 1 lakh a year by only for the electricity bills, because that's how much power it consumes, right? So probably आपका जो installation सब होगा free होगा, but आपको ये maintenance cost जो रहता है इस electricity pump के वजह से it will just increase. Whereas when you put the solar pump, what happens? आप ये solar pump लगाते हो, probably the first installation cost जो होता है वो high होता है, ठीक है, but it cost you around 2 lakhs, 2 to 2.5 L, but आप जो 3 साल के लिए 3 लाख probably electricity bill pay करते रहोगे. So this cost is saved and the cost can be recouped in like 2 to 3 years. And anyways, all of these solar pumps they're getting at a very subsidized rate only, because 60% is paid by the government, 30% by the renewable energy sources and everything, that department, right? So overall, again, only 10% is paid by the farmer. So it is a win-win-win situation for all the parties involved over here. Okay. So I just wanted to highlight over that, like why solar pump is offer, like, how do I put this, like a better deal compared to anything else. Now let us talk about इनका जो capex का plan है, ठीक है. One thing to note down here is कि like they have this subsidy called what is that, EV Shakti EV Mobility something, Shakti EV Mobility Private Limited. Now here it is a very small part, मतलब ये सब ये EV companies के लिए grid provide करता है, solar grid and everything. It's a very small part of the revenue right now. It is not substantial. Now the majority part of the revenue comes from pumps only, solar pumps. So even if they have invested, I think around 5 crores, not a big amount, right? Like I mean पूरा इस quarter का अगर आप देखते हो, they made around 609 crores in revenue. उसमें 5 crore तो यहाँ पे invest कर रहे हैं, so it's not really significant, I would say. अगर आप Shakti pumps के बारे में बात करते हो, they have done a QIP this quarter and they've raised successfully 200 crores. Now one of the reason they're doing this QIP is because they're putting up this plant in Uttar Pradesh, sorry, not in Uttar Pradesh, in Madhya Pradesh. They're putting up this plant, and because of this plant they want to 2x their capacity in producing the pumps, in producing the motors and the inverters they're going to making it, right? And that is why they've raised the money, and because of this उनका like 2x होगा capacity and revenues भी they're targeting generating because of this 2,500 crores in revenue. ठीक है, यहाँ पे अगर आप देखते हो, like I think it is a 46 acres of land they've done. So that is the only capex they're doing as of now. ठीक है, other than that, if you look, all of it is great. Order book, like I told you, also 2,400 का order book है. उसमें तो अगर आप देखते हो कि like सारा 1,500 crore, which I told you will be executed in 18 to 24 months, that is completely from all this government, whether it is Maharashtra government, Haryana ka government, UP ka government, and all of this. And 900 crores जो है, which will get executed in this quarter, that is in Q1, like in the next 3 months, right? So at least I think if that is the case, if all the 900 crores get translated into revenue, because Q4 ka revenue is around 609 crores, it is exactly, if you take, it's almost 50% if all of it gets translated, of course. But yeah, it's around 40 to 50% of revenue you can at least see even in Q1, QOQ I'm talking about. Again, if the execution goes right. And this is a bit of surprising because unka Q1 ka jo hai, it is the leanest quarter for them out of all the other quarters. So that is one thing to note. Now let's just hit it back directly to the guidance only. In terms of guidance, if you see, right, with the capex, like I told you, jo capex kar rahe, wo 46 acres of land they have purchased in Madhya Pradesh, and they want to 2x the capacity. Because of this, they can reach a top line of 2,500 crores. And I believe FY24 ka unka total sales jo hai is around 1,371 crores. Now, when will they achieve it is a question, because there is no exact timeline. It is, they have told ki like they want to like, you know, in 3 to 4 saal mein, they are probably targeting around 5,000 crores in revenue. So probably in the next 2 years, you know, you have to see this 2,500 crores in revenue, and probably 3 to 4 years, 5,000 crores in revenue. That is the target, right? But management conservatively बोलता है कि like हम लोग 25 to 30% ही करते हैं. Like they always believe in like under promising and over delivering. Okay, so this is the thing. अगर मैं एक, if I consider that these people are growing even their PAT without any operating leverage somewhere at 25%, assuming like, you know, even though they're growing at their revenue at 25%, I'm also assuming PAT नहीं मिलेगा इनको, सिर्फ 25% से grow करेगा. Even in that case also, the operating level, like no operating leverage, and if I take 1 year ka forward P at that rate, the range comes up to 22 to 25 in that P. The 1 year forward P comes in that range. So I don't think it's a bad deal for a company that is targeting around 5,000 crores of revenue in 3 to 4 years, right? You're getting that engine in just what, like 22 to 25 P. I would say in valuation wise, it is safe. Now, the only thing comes here is like, see, everything with Shakti Pumps has been really stunning. The numbers are great. Valuation wise also, it is okay. In terms of valuation wise also okay. In terms of the guidance, the management is very bullish on the call, gives a very strong guidance. So order book bhi agar aap dekhte ho, right, order book is also like तगड़ा ही है. Now all of these are positive. Now let's talk about the devil in the room, which is the cons. Okay, पहला thing तो ये सारा का सारा game जो है एक order book पे चलता है, right? Now अगर आप order book पे देखते हो तो like most important thing is like order book का execution होना, right? So if the order book doesn't get executed, all this guidance goes for a toss. It goes in the river, right? So execution becomes important. The management can come and tell 5,000 crores in revenue. We as investors have to see like, you know, will the management be able to walk the talk? The second is, if you look, like I told you, right, around 60% of the revenue comes from the B2G business. Now, the problem with B2G business, it is the main problem I'll tell you with the B2G business is, अगर आप देखते हो कि like you might do the sale, right? आपने तो pump बेचा, but the entire payment का working payment का जो आपको मिलता है, it takes around 90 to 120 days around, right? Around. So as a result, आपका working capital में थोड़ा problem आ सकता है, and there is a possibility most of the times you see what happens is ये payment like they sale तो किया आपने, पर आपका पैसा नहीं आया, तो as a result receivable बढ़ता है, PAT भी recognize नहीं होता है, right? So because of this, there can be a problem in terms of crunch in terms of capital, but it and of course as a result आपका EPS का volatility भी हो सकता है, right? There could be, again, this is just a worst case scenario I'm putting out, not necessarily it will happen to Shakti Pumps, just highlighting the risk that comes with the B2G business. That is it. It is just the nature of the industry also. So I would say if you're an investor, it becomes a part and parcel of it. So EPS ka volatility can be immense in companies like this, right? The last thing I would say is like again, right, elections are coming up, and actually somebody had asked this in the con call, like, do you see any like rukawat in terms of election, do you see any problems coming? And the management has told like jo new order hai probably use start hone mein time lagega, but old order say that should go smooth, there shouldn't be any problem about it. And payments also might get might get delayed a bit, because all the jo officers hai which are involved in all of these in the government work, they'll be busy with the election duty. So again, so that is, I would say, only one concern for Q1, and Q2 also probably it can go and drag down, but Q2 का Q1 के बाद में देखते हैं. But that is the another concern कि like hopefully Q1 में वो problem नहीं आता है. So that's it about Shakti Pumps. Overall, I would say great company, good, because over the last 2 to 3 quarters, I think last 2 quarters they have been very consistent and have been getting really good order book, really. But most important than order book, I would say the execution is really great in the last 2 quarters. So that is the only thing. Hopefully this continues to remain the kind of order book they have, the kind of execution they have. It continues to remain, and they're able to reach that 5,000 crores of revenue in the next 3 to 4 years without any hiccups in between. And they're able to do that consistently also. So that's that for today. I will also do another video. I will give you the updates of United Breweries Limited, and I think there's a few other companies, Westlife, and there's a new company called Alsec Technologies. So these three companies, I'll post it in another video, right? And see you then later. Bye bye.